Captain's Log, Entry 6. I crave conflict. Since I awoke in this strange land, I've felt like something was missing. The engineering is fulfilling, making things that move and fly is satisfying, but when we took on that crashed derelict, that got my blood pumping. I thirst for more. As the base continues to expand, it is becoming apparent that we need more heavy machinery. With a second ice mine, we now have the need to ramp up production on hydrogen and oxygen. The tanks are currently full, but we have barely scratched the surface of the capabilities of the space. This is the part of the video where we fly around and talk about all of the things that I accomplished between episodes. I added this kind of line to the second ice mine. Here it is. There's our second ice mine. That's our boy. It is going, it's actually finished. I welded up some of these plates, some of the panels, kind of like we did on the first one. I think we'll leave this as a permanent fixture. Did we do that in the last episode? I don't remember. I think we did, actually. But I decorated it some. Okay, so that's all. That's all there. I also built a new vessel. This ship is a welder grinder ship. It's in a similar vein as the miner that we made previously. I'm not sure I'm completely enthralled with this machine. It's lacking in a couple of areas. So its strafing thrust is only 2 thrusters. That's pretty bad. Its front and back thrust is 4. 4 braking thrust and 1 large. Okay, anyway, it does this, which is cool. Switches from grinders to welders. Dude, these welders though, ugh. I might have to get some modded welders or something. These are not. They're just not good. They're no good whatsoever. They're so bad. I use them to weld up those plates. On the other mining thing over here, and like I have to touch them. I gotta be hugging those posts for it to do anything. So we might get some kind of modded welders for that. It's okay. It's an okay ship. I think I could do better. I mean, that was my first try at one. Like I didn't even have like a prototype like we did with the miner, where I placed a bunch of blocks down and then decorated it. I just started. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put blocks down, and then I just kind of went from there. We'll probably not use this long term, this design long term, but in the short term, it's gonna hold us over. So what are we doing today? Well, today I want to knuckle down and get some work done on the base. I want to get a refining area and an assembling area so we can make components from ores. I want to do that today. And I'm thinking, like I said in the intro, I've got a thirst for adventure and danger and conflict that is not currently being fulfilled. So I have explored like 50 asteroids maybe. Here, let's look at my GPS list. So these are all asteroids I've explored. The X's are ones that I couldn't find anything on. Maybe not 50, maybe like 20. Okay, maybe like 10 or 15. So, okay, so I grossly exaggerated how many asteroids I've explored. Regardless, I have not found magnesium on any. I don't know if you can find them on asteroids. I honestly have no clue, but I'm assuming you can. But I have not found any. So I think what we want to do to satisfy my thirst is I'm going to ask you, my viewers, my dear friends, to recommend some mods that make ship combat more of a thing. And I think we'll go to the planet either next time or the episode after. And we'll go land on the planet and maybe kind of start over down there with some piracy thoughts in mind. I think that would be fun. And then instead of doing all this boring, meticulous mining, we'll get our resources from raiding and pillaging and scavenging and stuff. I think that'll be really cool. And then that'll change the entire kind of concept of what we're doing here and why we're doing it. And that just appeals to me more. So anyway, let's place some blocks down. So I'm thinking refineries right here, maybe 2 of them, and then assemblers on this side, maybe 1, maybe 2 assemblers. And then we've got to pipe those materials back into this main line here in such a way that we can park the ship I just showed. Look at that, there's drills going. So we can park the ship I just showed here and pull components out. Maybe semi-automatically, maybe fully automatically. But we'll see. So I'm going to place some blocks. And place some more blocks. And then place even more blocks. I've laid out some things and I've been playing with lighting. I really like this idea of having spotlights on all the stuff from the opposite kind of cave wall. It just gives this feeling of kind of like a workspace, you know, feel like, and I like that. Plus it's really dark here, so we might turn up the intensity on some of these spotlights. Like that one's pretty good, but it's still kind of dark over here, so we might turn those up. These 2. I've also got a spotlight here that's going to point at the bottom 2 refineries, and then I think once we get our assembler set up over on this wall, we'll put a spotlight here to point more up, kind of at the top 2 refineries up there. I've got room for 4 refineries. I definitely will not be building 4 refineries today. That is far too much iron that I just don't have. I don't feel like... since we're going to Earth soon anyway, I don't feel like investing that much effort into this, but I think we will probably eventually come back here and finish this place. So that's kind of a progress update. That's where we sit right now. I'm crafting some things and mining some things, and just generally trying to get the work done to get this all put together. All right, this is coming along. I really like the way these spotlights interact. I talked about that in the last clip as well, but yeah, I just think that's a really cool look. I don't know, visual thing. I like it, whatever. I've got assemblers now, sort of. I mean, I still have to build all the things, but I got 2 assemblers laid down. This should work. There's a sorter to pull components out and put into this large cargo container. I still have to figure out a way to pipe this or to make this these components accessible to a ship. I'm thinking about putting in another dock for the other ship and just, you know, basically building straight up and having a dock come off right here. So we've got 2 docks in here. It feels a little bit open, which I like open, but I like crowded as well. I like crowded and used as well. Hey, let's grab this ship and see how well it's gonna fit. We'll probably rebuild this ship at some point, or at least swap out the welders for modded ones. Okay, so two options I'm thinking. We could keep kind of the up orientation that we have and kind of build a dock right here, kind of like this. Basically, so this ship would dock here. My concern then is, one, it kind of blocks lights, although not really. It will make this ship a little bit, docking for this vessel a little bit more difficult. But it's small enough that I don't think that would be that big of a deal. Okay, the other option, our other option really is to rotate it 90 degrees. So that we kind of dock in this orientation like this. And then we could, if we do that, we could pull it much closer to the wall. And kind of get it out of the way of this ship trying to dock. That would also give us room to add a larger mining vessel later, once we've improved that. So I think that's the route we'll go. We'll just build a little stem or something like we've got here, but horizontally or vertically, or, you know, now it's horizontally. Three-dimensional thinking. Okay, so yeah, so we're well on our way. Okay, I think this is the last trip. All I've got left to plug in is one final refinery. And then I think I've got everything. It'll all be connected up and ready to rock. Let's weld this up. Yeah, these welders are garbage, man. They're just straight. They're so slow, and their range is so little. Yeah, we did it! Nice. So now everything should be connected. If we go over to an assembler, here, let's park this, because I think we're done with it for now. I don't have a camera on top, so I gotta fake it. You know, fake it till you make it kind of thing. Okay, it's ready to dock. Let's dock it. Let's turn off the engine. Can we produce things? Production. Okay. We should have access to ores. Ooh, what do we make? Can I make any of this? I don't have silver. I only need platinum for the tier 3. Now, wait a minute. Let's make tier 3 tools. Yeah, I think I can make this. Okay, so really all I need is platinum, right? Well, I've got a bunch of thruster components from that derelict. So I think we can... I think we can disassemble these thruster components. Let's see. Can I not put... Okay, I don't know why I can't put the thruster components in there. Hold on. Let's try this one. Oh, okay, that could be an issue. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's put them in one of these. This will be a good test. We'll put them in one of the storage boxes, and then we'll come back over here and see if we can disassemble them. Whoops. Okay, production, disassembly. Yeah, here we go. We'll just set it to 200. Okay, it's missing items, but why? Oh, can it not pass them through these? Is it because these are off, maybe? Let's see if that does it. 202. Did it already do it? No, there are 86 in the large cargo container. Okay, so now we got to figure this out. It's possible that it just can't pass the items through these H2O2 generators because their inventory doesn't allow for it. So okay, so that makes sense. Let's make that yellow. So I guess we'll try and connect this to here and bypass those H2O2 generators. That's the only thing really that I can think of that would be causing our trouble here. Okay, I spoke a little bit too soon. Those thruster components did make it through the O2H2 generators. The reason they couldn't get into the assemblers is because they were pulled by this sorter into this cargo container. Aha, so as soon as the assembler pulled them, this sorter pulled them out and put them in the cargo container. So this sorter setup does not work if you are using deconstructions. Okay, so let's turn drain all off. And I guess, okay, for now, let's just take this. And we'll just put in a tube. I'm not even going to color it. We're going to put the sorter back, probably. Well, I'm missing motors. There are more motors in a tube than there are in a sorter. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but you know what? That's fine. Can I have some motors? Do you have motors? Hold on. Motor. Let me have some motors. 57 will do it. Okay, now we should see the disassembler going. Yeah, I hear it. There it goes. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, wonderful. All right, cool. So now we're getting platinum there. So can we queue up one of these, and one of these here? I mean, it's going to take a minute to get... Oh, it's working. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's working. Oh my goodness. We skipped the tier 2 because we didn't even ever get silver, but we're going straight to the tier 3 tools, baby. Woo! Oh, oh yes, elite grinder. Oh, we're getting it. Should we make a good rifle as well? Let's see, rapid fire or precision. Let's make a new rifle too. Oh man. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so wonderful. Okay, so we can take our elite tools with us when we go to the planet. I don't know if we'll go next episode or the one after. I know I still have some cleaning up to do here at the base, at the asteroid base. I do want to finish these tanks at least, and I might try and finish these now that we've got this assembler set up. We might be able to finish these 2 refineries without too much trouble. I do not have any, what are they called? Modules on them? I think they're some kind of module. Yeah. I think they're just called modules. But I did leave enough space on each piece of equipment to add those if we want them in the future. I got my tools. Okay, you know what? Well, let's just dump all the components in here for now. Oh my goodness. We got some tools. Okay. Character tools. Elite welder. Elite grinder. And I don't even have the hand drill on my bar right now, but yeah, look at this thing. Here, let's find a light we can stand in front of and actually enjoy this. Yes. Oh, it's green? It's even green and cool. I like how you don't actually push the button with your thumb when you use the welder. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's test our new tools. So let's put this sorter back in. It goes this way. Let's add the things to the build planner. Let's see, we'll just deposit everything that's in our inventory. And then let's put those things into production. Okay, let's watch it make the things we need. It's pretty quick. It's going pretty fast. I'm actually gonna, I wish it would split it up between both assemblers. I'm sure there's a script I can use to do that. But I don't have one handy to me at the moment. Okay, while we're waiting on that, I guess we'll take these ingots and put them. Maybe it would be worthwhile to have some storage for ingots that's not just in the refineries. Okay, so that's something to think about. Yeah, because these are going to get full. Where did I get gold? Because these refineries are going to get full. They don't have a lot of storage. So we might need to add another cargo container between the refineries and the assemblers. That's okay. That's okay. We can do that. Okay, I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to wait for this, and then that way we can test the tools. I want to see it all at once. Okay, there's everything. I actually had 2 of them in my build planner. That's why it made so much stuff. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, it's so much faster. That would have taken me like 3 solid minutes, no joke, with the other welder. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, let's set this thing up. I think we're good to whitelist components and turn drain all on now. I don't anticipate we're going to be doing much more deconstructing. And if we do, we'll probably just do it with the respawn pod. One more pass over the work and everything is currently functional, albeit it needs a detail pass, I think, like we did with this one where we built that cool looking cage. We need something, I think, for this stuff. Although these industrial machines work out pretty well. They look pretty good, I think, even without that kind of stuff. I did add a little platform over here with 2 programmable blocks inset into the wall. I think this looks really good. I wish I could get this information to scroll and display on this screen, but I couldn't figure that out. So if you guys know how Izzy's inventory manager works a little bit better, give me some tips in the comments. For now, I've got it set up to auto-craft, you know, an assortment of components and things. Basically, everything I can craft right now, I've got it crafting at least a handful of each. There are a few things I can't do since I don't have magnesium, for example. I can't make any kind of ammunition. I don't have silver either, so I can't make medical components. Which I'd like to have some medical components, honestly, but I haven't found silver on any asteroids. Anyway, that's all the time I've got. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your feedback in the comments below. Let me know of any kind of AI mods that you like to play with, because I'm on the lookout for some AI mods. I want to fight some things and steal some ships from robots and factions and things. But until next time, speaking of next time, I think we will try to design a ground vehicle. We're going to do it in space, though, because we're currently in space. So we're going to try and design a ground vehicle, cover it with parachutes, and then drop it on the planet somewhere. And try and start a base there as well. So I guess that's the plan. And when it happens, I'll see you there or something.